Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today we're going to add a few bits and pieces into our reference journal. Now I thought we could just do some very basic pockets because these can be done in any type of paper. This week I'm just going to use, which is tea stain paper, and this is embossed. So I've just got a couple of embossing folders which I haven't used for ages. So I actually found these sort of in my stash where I must have embossed them at some point, like this. I've got a script one here. I've got a lovely sort of like pattern one. It's got a few sort of snowflakes on it, but I think it looks really nice, and a little spotty one. So that's what we're going to use today. So how I got it to look like that is just through the embossing folder, through the Sizzix machine, and embossed them like that. And then what I've done, I've just got my distress ink, and I've just gone over the top really gently. Hope you can see that. So just rub over it really gently, and it just brings out that beautiful pattern. And the same here on the text here, which is absolutely gorgeous, and I think it just looks really lovely. So just go over it gently like that, and you can use it for all sorts of things, and I think it looks very vintage like this. So I think that looks really lovely. And again, I did a little bit already on the spotty, but then just add as much as you like, or any colour. You don't have to have the brown. That's the ground espresso that I was using there. So that's all as I did, which comes out really nice. So, and then I've just really cut it into a rectangle. I've cut out a little half circle there, and I'm just going to pop it onto the page. So we've got a big pocket like that, so you can pop lots of bits and pieces in there. So that's the first pocket. And then I've got two smaller ones, which are just rectangles, really simple. And I'm going to pop that one like that, and then I'm going to pop a smaller one there, and that's it. And I think it looks really nice because these are some of the tags that we made this week. That one can go in there like that, and then that one can fit in there like that, and that's a really lovely page, I think, and a really simple page. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just stick this one down first. We're a bit lumpy bumpy on this side, but that's okay. Now if you wanted to sew around them, you can, but I'm just going to leave it like this, I think, because I quite like it. If I was going to pop it into a journal, I would reinforce this a little bit, I think. So I probably would sew around it, because when you emboss, when you use the embossing folders, these bits get quite fragile, where the ripped bits are, where the embossed bits are. And they do tend to rip just a little bit. They come off quite easily, so I probably would sew around it, but I'm not going to do on this one, seeing it's just a reference one. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue around here, just along at the edges, because sometimes we try and get too adventurous sometimes in our journals, and we forget about the basic sort of pockets. And I think sometimes these look the nicest as well in journals. It's nice to have one of two of the other bits in your journals, like we did last week. These ones are lovely in there, but sometimes it's nice just to have some of these basic ones just in your journals. I think it just looks really nice. So then we've got a nice pocket there. Make sure it's stuck down. I don't think I quite used enough glue on there, but I can glue that down in a minute. That's a lovely big pocket there. So on this one, again, you can pop it however you like, because they're just little rectangles like that. You can pop them. You can pop that one on there. You can put a smaller one up there. But I'm just going to pop it one there and one there, just a little bit different. I think I'll add a little bit more glue on this one. So these are great just to fill up your journal. If you're not one that wants to put lots of fussy things in, then these pockets are really, really good, because again, if you emboss them, you've got that lovely texture in your journal. Or again, you can just use any of your scrapbook papers, digital papers, or whatever you like in there. And again, you can just decorate them as well. A few embellishments on there look nice. Bit of glue on here. There we go. Just going to stick this one just down there. These would look quite nice with a little sort of like, almost like vintage words on, wouldn't they? I think. I'm just going to leave them like that, so all that's stuck down a bit better. So we've got a lovely big pocket here, which you can pop lots of lovely things in there. If you make some nice sort of letters, would look nice in there. And then we've got this one here, so you can pop a big postcard. These are our lovely hearts that we did this week. I think it was this week. And then that can just pop in there like that, which looks really nice. I think it was last week we did that. Time flies. So now the other page, I'm going to just take those out so we can see these pages. And on the other page, I'm just doing the sort of the diagonal. So it's just like the torn and diagonal ones. So we've got this one and then we've got this one. So they look completely different, although they're made out of the same embossed paper. So I've got a bigger one to go on this side. And then these two, I thought, I'm going to pop on top of each other. So I'm going to put that one like that, and then that one there. So we've got two pockets. We've got a pocket there, and then we've got a pocket in front. So I'm going to just stick this one down. So these pockets don't take any time at all. So I know some of you don't have very much time to craft and make your journals and things. So things like this can sort of like speed it up just a little bit, especially if you're making some of your reference journals, if you're crafting along with me. You've got a really good reference to come back to right on your desk there to hand, so you can get all your ideas. That will just stick in there like this. Perfect. I should have stuck that one down really. Let's just put a little bit of glue on there before it dries. There we go. Pop that down, and now this one I'm just going to stick down. That will go along here. These are good as well if you don't have a lot of materials at home. Don't have a lot of crafting stuff, you just need a little bit of paper and some glue. You don't have to emboss them, but I just thought this embossed paper just gives it a little bit of texture in your journals, which is nice. So that goes on like that, and then this one will just go over the top just like this. Nice bit of glue, and then that will just sit in line with that one on the bottom, just like that. So that's perfect. So on those we've done 4 pages, and we've got 6 big pockets, 6 lovely pockets on there. So this one, you've got a great big pocket there to put lots and lots of bits and pieces in. We've got a pocket at the back there. Let me get another tag, and then we've got that pocket there. So I think they look really, really nice, and that one just fits in there like that. So that's a really good. You could pop something along the top here when you're doing your pages, but I will be going through some page edges and stuff as well through this journal too. But I think they look really nice. And then again, we've got these pockets. So we've got the great big one there, we've got this one here, and then we've got the other little one there. So that's our pockets for this week, and I think they look great. The little rectangle ones and the torn corners. So there we go, guys. A couple of simple pockets, but very, very effective. So there we are. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. Nice and simple. So thanks for joining me. I will see you soon. I hope you're all safe and well. Do take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.